Hey guys, we're out here on the job site. We brought Dylan and Ian and Andrew out here. We're actually doing a little bit of planning downstairs for some of our mass finishing rooms and some of that stuff and some plumbing that is associated with that. So we were kind of planning out where machines are going to sit, how we want to enter those rooms, where we want doors and stuff like that. So kind of painting that stuff out, making some adjustments last minute here before we pour concrete. Speaking of concrete, we just poured the first 25% of our manufacturing area. Next Thursday we'll pour the next 25%, so we're just breaking that up in different pours. It's a perfect day for it. We're also out here, we've got one of the workers' construction's wives owns a food truck, so brought her out, she set up. We're feeding all the concrete guys, steel guys, plumbers, electricians. There's a bunch of people out here, and we're gonna pay the bill for that. So just kind of a thank you to the workers that are doing a great job out here. So try to take care of them. We have the Bearded Butcher drop coming up here on Thursday. So boning, breaking knives, for breaking down your animals, those things are awesome. They also actually are pretty awesome in the kitchen as well if you want to add those to your set. So that's exciting. And then this morning we gave a tour to a bunch of high school students from Drummond High School that are in the STEM program. They actually got to talk to these guys a little bit. Dylan kind of walked them through some of the manufacturing stuff, and they got to see how robots play into some of this stuff, 3D printers, programming, just to give them a little understanding of why they're doing what they're doing in school. So that's really what we got going on. It's pretty exciting. This is coming together really well.
All right, guys. Today is a pretty fun day. So we have a bunch of apparel we have to shoot. We have a bunch of knives we have to shoot, and obviously you can tell by the theme of the knives. We're out in the Flathead Lake. We have the fillet dropping soon, and then we're also gonna be bringing back our West Slope knife soon. So, I was talking to my buddy Joe. He owns a boat and does one of the best fishing charters here out in the Flathead Lake. I was like, hey man, you got time for a half day? He did. We buzzed up here, and we're gonna try to catch some Flathead Lake monsters. Super excited. We have people from the marketing team, from the finance team, from operations, and whatever Mac does. I don't actually know.
It's just all of it, yeah.
Just looks good.
I just look pretty.
He's just here for vibe. So, but yeah, no, it's gonna be an awesome day. And hopefully we catch some stuff.
Tell me about the Flathead Lake monster.
Mac, I sent you all the facts.
It's just a big old eel. People just keep on seeing, I don't know, birds and stuff out there and calling it a lake monster. I don't know what to say about it. UFOs, they're seeing everything out here.
Dude, there's a vortex out here. We need to find this vortex.
Yeah, there's some hidden that 370-foot deep hole.
That's where the...
Trying to get a little bit of luck going, so I got the tip out, letting the elephant breathe a little bit. It's my lucky elephant. Big old bad boy. I like to just leave the trunk out though. Anytime I see an elephant, I like to give her a little smack.
Make the elephant proud?
Hell yeah, baby. I mean, heck yeah.
Absolutely beautiful day. It's really early season. We still did great. We caught like 10 fish, and the lake was just glass the entire day. It's rarely ever like this. Flathead's kind of known for being pretty choppy, so we're just stoked. It was a good reason to get out of the office and just finally enjoy some spring weather here in Montana.
Looking a little pale.
Oh, hello there. So here we are at Frenchtown Fire Department. This is the first time that the Red Cross has set up a blood drive in Frenchtown, Montana, and I was part of MKC kind of pushing it. So every donation saves 3 lives, so it's really awesome to do. Somewhere in your area, look up Red Cross and sign up and donate some blood. And I mean, if we can do it, and this gentleman can do it, I mean, anybody can do it.
Give your blood away. It's good for you. They won't clone you. They just want to help people.
So creepy. So creepy.
Braxton was 451.
That's so slow.
With Braxton, he gets cut. It's over. I just walk away.
What happened, Ben?
I gave blood.
How'd it go?
It came out fast. I got dizzy.
It's like whoever gets my blood is 25% smarter, 50% better looking immediately.
Super excited.
Tristan's gonna go down.
What happened?
Well, just as I called it, Tristan is not as impressive as we thought.
Looks like he has hypothermia. You guys are sports betting on if I'm going to pass out?
Yeah.
What's the record so far? Braxton's what?
Look at that round-headed freak. It's a basketball.
That's the shot right there.
You're giving blood, you guys.
I don't have time for that. I'm busy trying to beat Braxton. She said every 3 to 5 seconds on the squeeze, so I'm doing every 1 to 3 seconds.
Yeah, that's long.
Jesus, dude.
He's just honest.
You feel like you have hypothermia.
No, I feel a little chilly right now.
All right, 4 minutes, 58 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Broke the 5 mark.
That's great.
That's basically, when you take my blood, that's what's in that bag. Is
Coffee.
pretty much Black Rifle coffee. Nice work. Blood Brothers.
Aw, you wore that.
What's up, guys? This week we are sharpening our boning and breaking knives in the collaboration with the Bearded Butchers. They're a little bit bigger than our normal hunting knives, so the big difference between them and the hunting knives is we have to stay on the belt a little bit longer and continue through our pull compared to going through and just being done with, like, we were sharpening mini speed goats a while back, and that's a big difference compared to these. But another one, it's AEBL steel instead of MagnaCut or 52-100. The buffing aspect of it is slightly different because the steel is slightly different versus it's kind of a mix between the two of how it reacts to our buffing with our pressure and how much buffing compound we use. So,
is it any more difficult to sharpen these bigger knives in general?
it's slightly more difficult to sharpen these than the smaller knives, but in the end it's all the same stuff, just a bigger knife. So yeah, coming this week.
So what are we doing here, Cam?
Just making sure we're getting all the burr off the knife, making sure it's sharp. Bip's putting the burr on it, and I'm buffing it out and making sure that burr is completely off the knife and it's wicked sharp. But I think there's still a burr on there, so.
What's up, guys? This is Thompson MKC. I'm an engineering tech here, and this week we're giving away the boning knife. Super good knife. All you gotta do to win this knife is subscribe to our email list and YouTube channel and like and comment on the video.